All right, so my name is Adam Fast, and I work for a company called JBS.dev. Thanks to them for paying me to be here for many years and serve the community through some of my roles. So I am the treasurer and a board of directors member for the DEFNA, or the Django Events Foundation North America. We're a group of 9 board members who basically act as a legal entity to shield the DSF from financial harm if an event goes badly. And so we operate this conference for the benefit of the community. We're an IRS 501c3 as well, and we're kind of in the similar financial size as the DSF themselves, except we sort of pay hotels and venues rather than fellows. But it's still a value. So the thing that people always ask is, I would like to see DjangoCon in my city. So we have some 2025 proposals, and we've been for-looping over them, not finding quite the right mix, largely on affordability. And we're always constantly looking at future years. So even if you can't necessarily submit for a 2025, think about 2026, 2027, 2028. We would love to be moving there. We try very hard to control the costs to keep ticket prices low so people can attend, while also having a very, great conference experience for everybody. So what we need is a local Django community willing to help. We've had that in a lot of our cities that have been the best. Here's the organizing committee that submitted the proposal for Durham a number of years ago. They do a lot of the local research. They develop the proposal, give us kind of the business case for why their city should be used. Often they will go to the venue. Peter was here several times, even a year before we ever came to the conference, to just get a lay of, how's the halls laid out? How would we do this? Will this work? Give us restaurant and local recommendations. Childcare, we have recommendations for that because we do pay for that for attendees if they need it to be able to attend. Local logistics, everything from running to Walmart for things that got forgotten. And we like to be in racially diverse areas. We're not at the scale where we can pay to fly people to a city to scope it out for us. Some larger organizations can do that. We don't do it. And so it helps to have that local team. Venue-wise, we need to be able to seat 300 to 500 people in classroom style. Is kind of what the industry calls this. We need catering for gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan, kosher, and halal. And we need that to be handled with professionalism and very well. We need Wi-Fi usually capable of 1,000 people because PIP and Docker images are brutal. And people are doing, they're experimenting, which is fine. That's why we're here. It needs to be reasonably close to an international airport. More direct flights are the better, and affordable as well. If you look at the Durham proposal, which I have a link for, they also kind of suggested, hey, here's the number of direct flights we have. Here's some average prices, and that's very helpful for us as a board as we look at where are we going. We need hotels, ideally connected to the conference venue, but it doesn't have to be, sometimes it's a hallway like what we have here. We need a Sprint venue. Sometimes that is the same as our conference venue. Sometimes it is different. Thank you, Cactus Group. That saves us a lot of money and keeps ticket prices down by being able to host somewhere that is Django connected while still being able to have the sprints and foster that innovation. And we need a Django Girls venue. Thank you again, Cactus Group. They hosted that. There was a Django Girls meetup on Saturday before we started this, and that's kind of been a trend. We always do Django Girls and infuse new people. We need audiovisual. This is about 200 to 300 person hours of work to set up the things that you see in this. And a lot of times we don't use in-house. We are able to do better by finding and negotiating other vendors. I will help guide places if you're trying to submit a proposal and need specifics. I have those. I'm very happy to collaborate. Thank you to American AV Confreaks, White Coat Captioning, and Bartech. Talk to your local Convention and Visitors Bureau because they have people who sit at desks all day and try to get us to come as a conference. They want that money. And so they will know which venues and hotels can meet our needs. They will put you in touch. They'll take our basic size. This is a QR code of the written long form proposal details. This is available on the DEFNA site. Here is the Durham proposal, and I can share this in Slack when I get off the stage because I'm almost out of time. And send us to yours and begin a dialogue. We are happy to answer questions. hello@defna.org. That's slightly different group than the hello@djangocon.us. And also, last plug, help us organize DjangoCon US for 2025. We always need volunteers. Here's a QR code for the list of teams. Any skill set you have, we would love to have. As I said in the beginning, this is an entirely volunteer team. All of us on the board, everybody. And we can always use help. It's a great community, very welcoming, and we just appreciate everybody that helps us. And I want to thank all of our volunteers personally. We just really appreciate the army of people that make this conference possible. Thank you.